Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. So Checks is here again. Let's talk about why good girls marry wrong. Okay, so we're on a fresh episode again. So if you're meeting us for the first time, my name is Checks and this is my combo on our YouTube. Just chill, okay, and do this with us. I always beg, just do this with us and support us in any way you can. Subscribe, like, comment. Feel free to share the video with your friends. So having said that, today we are going to be talking about one of the things that makes us end up with the wrong person. And what are we talking about today? We're going to be discussing about emotional intelligence once we're back. You're welcome back, guys. Emotional intelligence. Wow. Like, wow. Are we that daft? I know that's what will be going on in your mind. Who is not intelligent? My dear, emotional intelligence is quite different from academic intelligence. I just want you guys to know this, okay? You might be super intelligent in your career, in whatever field you find yourself, but when it comes to emotions, you might find out that you are very, very weak in some certain things and you lack the needed knowledge in some areas, because intelligence is all about how much you know of a thing. So let me bring it down so that you understand. Okay, so we are not saying that we are fools, but how much do you know when it comes to relationship and how to deal with a guy? How much do you know when it comes to managing your emotions? Because when you're in a relationship, that's why we are oftentimes classified as the emotional being, women in particular, because we love with everything in us that most times we don't reason, and we close our eyes to so many things that might be screaming at us. You know, it's not everything that is actually a red flag, but there are some things that you need to strengthen. There are things that you need to communicate properly. There are things that you need to really address, and there are some you need to like build up your own shock absorber to adapt and live with. Okay, those things are common. But then when you don't have the knowledge to know that this is this, you might not be able to separate this from this, and you might end up in a place that tomorrow you come out to tell us that I married wrong. So I'm going to give you like paint a short scenario for you guys so that you understand what I'm talking about, because I've been there, like I said earlier. When I was in courtship with my husband before we actually married, I still remember when I was filled with this anxiety that was so unhealthy. Yeah, okay. I was filled with anxiety. I was filled with so much butterfly in my tummy that I want to talk to this guy like 24/7. I'll wake up in the morning, I want to talk to him. I'm back from work, I want to talk to him. I'm on my way to work, I want to talk to this guy. Yes, because this is the guy we'll be waiting for. We've actually prayed. You know, especially for those of us who are reserved before marriage, you know, you have been waiting for this guy and now finally he's here. So let's get it going, okay? Let's do all that have been in our heads. So I was filled with so much expectations that whenever I call my husband and he doesn't pick, I will give him 5 or 10 or 15, sometimes 30 missed calls. It is that crazy. And I'll be so restless. But thank God I was staying with my sister at that time, and my sister has been observing all this. And one day she called me and she was like, no, sis, I think you lack emotional intelligence when it comes to relationship. Like, you are very naive. And I was like, what are you talking about? He said, I've been observing you. So anytime you call this guy and he doesn't pick, you will keep calling him until he picks. I said, yes, now why would he pick my call? I said, no. That's not the rule of the game, okay? So the golden rule of the game says when you call him once and he doesn't pick, chill. Probably he might be busy. So when he's less busy, at his own convenient time, and he sees the missed call, he will return your calls. Are you not his babe again? Are you not his princess? Are you not his wife to be? So why do you think he will not return your call? Then if it doesn't return your call eventually, so be it. Then you already know who you're dealing with. So that advice really opened my eye, and I started reasoning from that angle, and I was like, what could be going on in this man's head now with all these calls, with all this missed call I'm giving him? Is this not screaming desperation? Is this not screaming I care more than you? Is this not screaming like all those odd things that ordinarily you wouldn't want to paint yourself as? And I had to borrow sense from my sister. So who knows that men has code, if not that my sister told me? Did I even know that all these things has some negative implications? Because what happens is this, men love it when they are the one chasing after you and not you chasing after them. So that act, those calling him, might be so irritating to this man without even me knowing. Like, I was in my heart of heart, I was doing something very honest. Like, I was doing something I feel is even romantic. You know, you want to call your fiancé, you know. I was doing something that I think we even like tickle his fancy, not knowing that I was already beginning to irritate him, okay? So men, they don't want any checkmate, so give him space and you will see him coming for you. You see those things that you're afraid of. Oh, if I don't call him, I might lose him. You're not going to lose him. In fact, when you don't call him, that's when you will see him calling you more. But when he knows that, before 7, she will call me. And before you know it, his phone is ringing already. You're already calling, and he will be like, did I not say it? I know she can't do without me. And he will be so relaxed on that area, knowing that it is now your duty. Okay? So to spoil a man, know the hard. So don't start what you cannot finish, so that you don't come back tomorrow telling us that you married the wrong person. No. Like I said earlier, it's not about marrying the wrong person, but sometimes the foundation that we laid, because we lack emotional intelligence, leads us to that point that we'll start regretting eventually in our relationships. So until next time, guys, I remain Checks, and I pray that God will give us more wisdom to tackle this emotional intelligence, because it's like it's a very big topic. Okay, there are so many areas to it, and I know we're going to touch every single part of it on this channel. See you in my next one. Bye.